See you guys. Good luck. I will be cheering for you. I'm Tuna. Gonna race this motorcycle today. As of now, never ridden the bike, not one lap anywhere ever. We made it through tech. The tire has bikes. The bikes have, God damn it. I am Brian Mullins. Everybody calls me Tuna. I race motorcycles. We wrench on motorcycles, and we're gonna take this pile of crap and we're gonna race it, and we're gonna do it on a budget that most people can manage. What we're doing is very possible, and we're gonna show you.
To get here into the MotoAmerica paddock, the competition is really just a level above everything else. You're definitely working with the best of the best, and the teams are more organized, the teams are better prepared. When you're up against that, you need to be better prepared.
Sit rep, taping up this air duct that came with.
And you have a privateer team like this because budgets are low. Money's what makes the world go round. If you have a low budget, then you're definitely going to be at a disadvantage in some ways. But that doesn't mean you can't get the job done, and that's really the bottom line with what we're trying to accomplish here. You don't need to go out and buy a $100,000 hauler, a $30,000 bike, have all this set of paid staff. You can get a bike that's on a good budget. You can show up with the trailer that you've already got, and you can actually get in there and you can make the show. We're trying to encourage people to say, you know what, it doesn't really have to be that way. Even though that's the competition you're up against, there's still an opportunity for someone like Brian to make the show.
For the victory lap, though. Whoa. They ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress over cold. Trailing in the trees, please. Short seasons in the year. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here.
Going into practice, I expect to turn laps. Q1 today is very important, and it's pretty rushed. You know, we got 30 minutes in practice here to learn a bike that I've never ridden, get more accustomed to the track, make changes to get it better, and not fuck up.
Hopefully we throw in a good time here in qualifying because the weather's not looking too great for tomorrow morning. You know, we've got this new bike, this new project, and now the pressure's on. It's on Friday. We got to try to get a good lap in this afternoon. Thank you, sir. All right, bye. Then we gotta go. All right.
It's the next morning. It rained a ton. They're gonna make him qualify still, even though we're a 10th off. Less than 10 minutes before he should be on track, and then we have a half an hour to turn as fast of a lap as possible to get within 108% of the fastest time today. It's our last chance to be in the races.
This is a wet session. Rain lights are required. Rain lights are required.
Hey, Team Nitro.
Current situation is we made the race. We made it. We barely made it, but we made it. Made a shit ton of changes and adjustments. Crew worked really hard. John overnighted us some gearing, so we're gonna go faster in the race. But we made the cut legitimately on that bike. Having a good time. We came here with a 1648 on the bike. And Jamie did some math and he's like, that's not gonna work at all. So we changed to a 1746, which is the longest gearing we had. And I was tacked out 3/4 of the back straightaway. We needed much more gear. Searched around after practice. No one had a gear. The R6, R7 pattern is very similar. The hub center is different, but the pattern's close. So we got real creative and indexed the sprocket with a fucking drill bit, and we made it work. And went out, and yesterday in qualifying, we were 1/10 out. We were in by a full second, and then Tyler Scott went out and laid like a second faster lap, 6/10 faster than anyone else, and kicked us out by 1/10. So we knew that we were gonna have to do Q2, but it rained like hell last night. We made setting changes in the ECU to tell the ECU, like, hey, we're running a 1743, not a 1648, 46, whatever. And because yesterday, when I was going through the gears, it was reading, first gear was reading second, and there was no fourth, and then on the dash, and then there were 3 sixth gears, according to the dash. So the ECU was confused, and I was tacked out a ton. So we knew we needed more gearing changes, and John Nicholas reached out to us and overnighted a couple of sprockets and a chain from Utah, and the guys at Living Good Motorsports were the contact for that, and they really helped us out. Got it expedited. It showed up just as qualifying 2 ended. In Q2, the track was wet, but it was drying. The sun was coming out. There were dry spots. We opted to go out on rains halfway because of necessity. We didn't have time to get heat in the tires for the warmers. And we made the right choice, partially because we wanted to, partially because we had to, but rains were the right choice, and we qualified in. We made the show, and that was what we said we were gonna do. And so far we have done it, but it's been a hell of a ride.
Cannot watch from the stands. You either have to walk up or down.
No wonder no one else is here.
Up or down.
And now I'm going back there.
Now Josh Hayes, you know where he likes to go. He likes to lead. He's got a lot of laps here, and he's going to stuff it down the inside of Chavi Ferris as they go down into turn 10. Looks like Jared Nassini with a problem there on the
Yeah, so yesterday didn't go exactly to plan the way we wanted to. Brian was not able to complete the race. That was kind of the idea here. This is called wreckers to checkers, so we really still have that left to do, is to get to the checker flag. The reason he pulled off was he was having some issues with the rear. Rear tire was spinning up. Since that race, we were able to go back, made some changes to the rear suspension to address the issues that he had. We were running a used tire, a tire that we went through qualifying with in that race, and so that wasn't really helping us. We got a brand new set of tires on there now for race 2. So we believe that these changes we've got are going to address the issues that we had, and we're looking for a better outcome this time.
In my league, I'm sick, diameter. You get no decent my parameters, so I is to a calendar. I don't ever sit still, but they asking what I stand for. Excuse that I'm the rudest, but there's about to be a sandstorm, and getting dusted quick is something that they didn't plan for.
Wreckers to checkers is taking a crashed, destroyed motorcycle and running MotoAmerica and finishing, qualifying. The goal, the short-term goal is wrecked bike to the pro grid as cheaply as possible. And today we accomplished that.
Yeah, the big takeaways for me right now is that, really unsurprisingly, this is a good bike. This is a good platform. There's a reason it's one of the next-gen super sport bikes. You can tell the potential that it's got. I think Brian made the right choice in selecting this bike. Some of the things like the electronics, not having the familiarity we would like to have. Along the course of the weekend, we've had to learn some of those things. At the same time, trying to get the bike set up against the competition that's in this paddock. It's not really a good formula for success, but I feel like we did a really good job of kind of tackling these challenges and getting Brian what he needs to get out there and compete. This is Jamie Doherty of DMR Performance Suspension, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Thanks for following this project, and wish us luck in the future.
I want to thank the crew, Josh and Rob, for taking these videos and making us look pretty, and Jamie for manning the team, Mike for turning wrenches, Blake, wherever Blake is, for setting up hot pit. He's probably in hot pit. Molly for being the mom and feeding us this morning and taking care of the rig and all the necessities, and all the family back home that are watching our 6 children this weekend so that we can come out here and do this. And everyone that's watching and supporting, and even if you're not in support of it, thanks for watching. It still helps a little.
I think we're good.
Good?